Navidad, Navidad, dulce Navidad, la alegría de este día hay que celebrar. Navidad.
Fran, you are nuts.
I am embodied with the Christmas craziness. I love Christmas.
Ah, I love your spirits. I really love it. Seriously. Yeah.
Bring me Christmas. It's my thing. Really,
Yeah.
really my thing.
We all know that already by now. Yeah. After 3.5 years. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. My favorite moment of the whole year, Christmas.
Christmas. And we're just halfway through or just starting. Who knows? It's anyway. Yeah. Again, Christmas. Can you believe, Frank? Another year's passed
Oh,
so fast. This is
our
incredible.
third year doing podcast, doing Christmas topics.
Yeah. Is this third or fourth? Cannot remember. Time flies
How many?
anyway. Time
No,
flies.
we are over 200 podcasts at this moment, more or less. No,
Oh,
like or
no,
close to 200.
she's almost there. I think it's 170, around 170, something like that. But anyway, here we are in this new challenge and adventure, trying to make
Trying
it
to be serious.
and also on video as well. Okay, and well, let's see how it goes. And anyway, this is going to also be released in the audio thing. But for those who are watching us, I better say, those who are listening to us in the podcast, if you have a chance to go to the YouTube channel, which has the same name, Spanish Loops, in YouTube, you're gonna see that obviously the editing in all this is gonna be different. We're gonna try to make it in one go. So if there is some mistakes and our tongues twists now and again,
Yes.
yeah, we're trying to be really spontaneous here and try to release a new dimension of this podcast. So let's see how it goes. We're trying our best here, and always, as usual, is to bring a smile to your face, like Fran did a few moments ago, just singing just like that, the carol.
Navidad. Oh, yes.
Okay, Francisco. So what about today? What's the issue
Well,
today?
it's Christmas. We need to talk about Christmas.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
And well, when we were researching for today's topic here in the podcast, we're like, what are we going to talk about Christmas? We've talked about Christmas food. We've talked about many other things in other
That's
years.
true. Yeah, we touch on the topics of Christmas. Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about Christmas traditions in Catalonia. Because if,
Oh, yeah.
well, if our listeners, they have, especially if they've gone to Barcelona, probably they have seen an image that it's a little bit, what on earth is that? Which is called the Caganer.
Hmm. Yes, when I was drinking.
That's what you were drinking. What is the Caganer?
Yeah, you
Well,
say, Francisco, please.
I'll say it.
You say it.
So,
Yeah.
first of all, please, nobody, please be offended. Okay, we're going to be using bad words, talking about
Well,
Christmas,
no
not
bad
bad
words,
words.
but let's say not so much used words, but they're
There we
not
go.
offensive. They're
It's
not
something you
offensive.
don't relate to Christmas when we talk about
No,
people. Yeah, I
we
mean,
don't
people
relate
don't
that to
relate to
Christmas.
Christmas when we talk about people pooping. Yes. Well, I guess we all poop.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ah,
cough.
so yes, I mean the thing is that in Barcelona you have all of these shops everywhere around of the Caganer. The Caganer is the pooper. It's an image of a shepherd with his pants down, pooping, and he has a little poop behind it. It's like, what on earth is
True,
it?
true. But Francisco, let me tell you something. Probably in Catalonia is a very we'll talk about that more extensively now. But I remember when I was a kid, in one of our Christmas specials that we've done in the previous years, I think I explained how my aunt Maria, she displayed that room with a huge nativity scene, but in a corner, hidden in a corner, there was a shepherd in that position, natural position,
That
doing
we all
that act. Okay.
do
And
it.
that was a symbol of good luck. You have to have that in the nativity scene. Especially my own Maria, she was very superstitious as I am, so she had that over there. And my very first thing to look for when I got into the room Guess
It
what?
was look for the
Was to look
shepherd,
for the
for the
Caganer.
Caganer.
Yeah, that's right.
But the thing is that, okay, so what on earth is the Caganer? The Caganer is a tradition that comes in Spain from 1700s.
Yeah.
The thing is that Spain, we have to wait until the 1700s to have big nativity scenes. As you're saying now at home, we all set our nativity scene. You have the, Bethlehem, baby Jesus, Mary, Joseph, the donkey, the whole thing. You have the three wise men. You have the angel. You have the whole thing. And here in Catalonia, well, not here in Catalonia, I'm not in Catalonia, but in Catalonia, they used to put this image of the Caganer. The Caganer is a shepherd who is pooping, and it has two, I think it's two beautiful meanings. The first one, it's okay, by tradition,
Two
and
beautiful
I know talking
meanings.
about
Two,
pooping on
two beautiful
Christmas is
meanings.
like these people are nuts, but a shepherd would, before there were bathrooms, they would poop everywhere around in different parts of the field because poop is a natural fertilizer.
Hmm.
So it is to fertilize their thing. So if you fertilize your land, your little piece of land, you're going to be able to have a very good thing next year, very good production of food and everything. So that was not just good, like it was just using all the things that nature gives you. The thing is that when this comes into the nativity scene, we have the Caganer, which, as I said, it's a shepherd. It wears the traditional beret or the typical Catalonian hat, which is a red hat. Like, do you remember the Smurfs? They have this funny looking hat. It's called barretina.
You
Okay.
mean you mean some you mean something like this, but in red?
What are you doing with a beret? That's a Basque beret. That's not a
Well, but
Catalonian.
it's kind of similar. It depends how you shape it. You can put it like this. You can put it like that. Look, huh?
And you
Or
say that I'm
you can
loco.
even do it like a simulating a cap. Look.
You are so insane, man. I mean, for the people not watching, people listening, he's wearing a beret and he's doing a anyway. So yes, it's like a
There it
beret.
is.
It's red by tradition, the Catalan one.
Yeah.
And the thing is that, well, it's called barretina. So this image is a shepherd with his pants down and he's wearing the barretina and he's pooping. The thing is that, as you were saying, your Aunt Maria, she would put it in a little corner. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be the center of the nativity scene. It's going to be on a little side. And the thing is that all the kids have to run and look for it. In the American tradition, they have the elf on the shelf, and they
Yeah.
move the elf everywhere around. Well, in many families, what they do is they move the little caganer from one corner of the nativity scene to the other one and put them behind the tree or somewhere. So it's always moving. And the fun thing is for the kids to go and look for it. The thing is that we have that, the shepherd as the traditional caganer, but now you can go to shops and you have everyone who is somebody in the world is going to have an image of the caganer.
If you're a celebrity, you have to be in that or be represented in that figure, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, you have obviously a lot of people say that it's like funny things, like unrespectful, but you have images of Queen Elizabeth II. You can have an image pooping, okay? You can have the Pope pooping. You can have Darth Vader pooping. You can have all our local politicians, all of our local soccer stars, all of
Yeah,
them
if there
pooping.
is if there is a celebrity out there, a new celebrity, they have to be represented. Otherwise, I mean, especially local celebrities in Catalonia, because this is not only Barcelona, it's just all over Catalonia
All
and some
Catalonia.
parts of Aragon as well.
Mhm.
As we said, all over Spain, there's always a little one in one corner. But this representation of celebrities, whatever is the field, sports, politicians, actors,
Come on, I've even seen Bart Simpson.
have you?
I have seen a
Amazing.
little Bart Simpson with his pants down pooping, which I think was adorable.
Producing natural manure.
Who knows? But the thing is that it's a beautiful tradition, but what it
Just
brings
because of
us,
that, I'm gonna keep wearing this.
you
Just
keep
for
on wearing the beret.
yeah,
But
here we
the
go.
thing is that what it means today, which I think is a beautiful, beautiful thing, Here we're celebrating the life, the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay, that's what the nativity scene is all about.
Oh, well, yeah, true.
Jesus,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ is the Son of God, and it's beautiful and very nice and very respectful and everything. But no matter who you are in that nativity scene, you can be the Holy Mary, you can be Joseph, you can be baby Jesus, you can be one of the three wise men, you can be any shepherd. There are things that puts us all in the same level. We all need to poop. So it's a way to, and I love that symbolism of we are all made the same. I don't care who you are, what's your heritage, what's your background, what's your religion. We are all the same. We should all love everybody. So I love this image because it represents not just somebody pooping, it represents all of us. It represents humanity. We all are born the same way and we all have to poop the same way. Okay, I
So,
know it's
in other words, doesn't matter your origins, your backgrounds, your race, your religion, your everything. We all have or share as at least one need per
at least
day.
one need, but what it represents is that we all share the same respect. We all deserve the
Yeah,
same respect.
yeah.
But it's represented in a funny way, which I think is very cute and very adorable. But oh, sorry for that. Jorge, it is not the only pooping tradition that Catalans have during Christmas. I mean, these Catalans are obsessed with pooping.
I'm sorry, guys. I cannot believe I'm talking about this. That we are talking about this. But anyway, there are traditions out there that need to be mentioned because they are funny and they have meaning behind. They have a meaning.
They do have a beautiful meaning. So, Jorge, what is the other tradition of pooping in Catalonia during Christmas?
Uh, um, words can't get out of my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna say it first in Spanish, which it is really funny. Tronco, cagón, catalán. But Francisco, how would you say that in English? Is the
Pooping trunk
pooping trunk?
or
Yeah, pooping
pooping
trunk. Yeah,
tree, pooping.
yeah. And it is funny because it's a pagan ritual that it comes before Christianity, and especially in the what today is the Catalan Aragon, northeast of Spain, origins mainly from the inland shepherds, but also what today is the French side of the Pyrenees, south of
Okay,
France. Yeah,
southeast of France,
correct.
the
Yeah,
one that
that's
is
right.
close to Catalonia.
Correct, that's right.
There we go.
So it's on the east of the Pyrenees, north of the Pyrenees, and then southern part of the Pyrenees, which today is Spain. What's the meaning of that? Well, the original meaning, it was that the New Year's Eve, the shepherds they had to burn and spread the ashes on the fields, and the ashes supposedly they were going to bring abundance and prosperity to the farmers in the new year.
Okay,
Okay,
it's a pagan thing. There were shepherds and hey,
yeah,
farmers. I think it's. I mean, it makes sense.
yeah. Well, in a way, I mean, when you think about pagan rituals, they have the sense
Yeah.
behind it. Okay. So what happened that years and many years after they started burning, and the log just represented Mother Nature. And I mean, Mother Nature was asleep through the winter. And obviously, she comes out in the spring when everything blooms and all the flowers and the trees, etc., except the evergreen oaks
The
and
whole
uh,
thing, the
the
whole
whole thing.
spring, beautiful thing.
So, what's happening? Mother Nature, she bears inside the great gift of the spring, waking up again to fertility, prosperity, um,
But she's sleeping. How is she going to wake up?
sleeping. That's right. I was about to say that. So just to wake up I'm sorry, the trunk. It had to be with another stick or with a broom. That was the original pagan thing. So I mean, just imagine yourself hitting a trunk like that, just to make nature wake up. Okay, and that was the ritual. It will release everything for the new year.
Okay, so it's a beautiful tradition. So
Yeah. Well,
okay, so from here, how do we go into the pooping trunk?
what today is, yeah, yeah. So, Frank, I think it became popular. It's not certain the year because there's no. records, and if you see records, you will see another one that's confuses a little bit. But it is around the 18th, 19th century when it became popular outside of the countryside and got into the city. It was like a kind of when the people realized, especially when the Industrial Revolution, that they emigrated from the little towns to the big cities to find work and a better life. It became popular. They brought the tradition, and in a way, it got a little bit distorted in the sense that okay, you cannot burn a log inside of your home. It's not like burning a log outdoors in the backyard of your garden or whatever. So it became popular in the population at that time in the cities, and transforms. It was transformed in what they call now the Christmas log uncle, or the log
Okay.
uncle Christmas, however you want to call it. But the funny part,
Weird enough.
sorry, what?
Weird enough. I
Yeah,
would say.
weird enough. Yeah. But hey, traditions are traditions and they are very respectful. Okay. So what happens? A log, that has a beginning and an end, is a part of a tree or a thick branch. So in one of the ends, they have to draw like a face, a couple of eyes, the nose, the mouth, etc., etc. And also the typical barratina, imagine this, but in red, okay, the one that we talked
Okay.
about before. And so it represents a face.
Okay, so it's like an ankle.
It's like an ankle, yeah. And how is displayed? Okay. Um, no, but wait a minute. I'm forgetting something here. Also have a kind of a blanket to keep it warm because it's
Of
winter.
course, because a trunk needs to be warm.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Yeah. Um, okay. So it is displayed on the very first day of the Advent before Christmas. It's very early December, and just
Okay,
wearing the
so sorry,
blanket.
sorry, sorry, sorry.
Yeah.
Let's be more precise. Advent is not at the beginning of December. It's fourth Sundays before Christmas.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you for
so it
that.
can be also at the beginning of Advent can be by religion. Normally we consider it December the 1st, but it's also always 4 Sundays before
Christmas Day.
Christmas. So it can start in November, okay, at the end of November. And the
Oh,
thing is that Advent, it comes from the word Adventus, from Latin, which
mhm.
comes the arrival. So we're waiting for the arrival of Jesus
Oh,
Christ, of the Messiah. Okay,
right.
so okay,
Well,
sorry for that.
no, no, no. Thank you. No, don't be sorry about. There was a fun fact to me that I didn't know. It was.
I have a fun fact. It was not your fun fact. I'm becoming you, man.
Hey, come on, you're free to make it. Oh, look at you.
I don't know what happened there.
Hello. Well, doesn't matter.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, well, as I said, it was displayed. It is displayed on the first day of Advent in the that period of time that you mentioned, and wearing the blanket on top to keep it warm, and it's there. It's somewhere very visible in the homes of people who still keep that tradition. The kids have to sing every single night the carol while beating the trunk with a stick.
Do you know the carol?
I knew you were going to ask.
Of course.
I knew you were going to ask that. Okay, I'm gonna try, and I'm not gonna sing. Sorry, guys. No, I'm just
Disappointment.
gonna read. I'm gonna read the translation
Okay.
of that carol, which also I'm gonna do my best not to laugh because I think it's extremely
So
funny.
ridiculous.
Well, ridiculous, funny.
Okay,
Come
it's a
on, you have
tradition.
to
It's a
do one.
tradition. Read
Yeah.
it. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna try to be serious here. Poop trunk, almonds and nuggets. Don't poop herring. It is too salty. Poop nugget, that is sweeter. Poop trunk, almonds and nuggets. If you don't want to poop, I will hit you with my broom. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
It's insane. I mean, it's like, how did we come up with this tradition of telling a trunk to poop?
Well, hey, if you don't do that, you will not get your gifts on Christmas Day.
There we go.
You
So,
have to do it.
I mean, and in Catalonia, every day for the whole Advent, the kids go and poop. Hit the trunk. You have to poop. You have to poop. You have to poop. And I guess on Christmas Eve, the trunk poops, and under the blanket, all the gifts
All
appear.
the gifts. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'll take it. I would poop a trunk if it
I
brings
wonder
some
what happened
gifts
with the
to me.
poor trunk after Christmas. If they keep it
Probably it
at
goes
home
to
for
the
the
storage
following
house.
Christmas, if they keep it at home for the following Christmas, the poor trunk's gonna be hit every single Christmas. So
Every single
they better give the gifts on Christmas Day.
So a little bit of a violent Christmas in Catalonia. It's
No,
fun.
it's the
No, it's
violence.
very sweet.
I think it's
And
fun for the kids.
yeah, and if people has a chance to go on YouTube and look for the Christmas trunk in Catalonia,
Yeah.
it's cute. All the kids, they go with a little broom, a little stick, and they hit the trunk and they sing the carol. And it's I don't know, I love because the next day on Christmas Day, suddenly all these little gifts are underneath the blanket, and it's like the magic of Christmas.
Yeah, it's true. Also, let's say here that in Catalonia, I mean, in Spain, Christmas, Santa is not very popular in Spain, but in that part of Spain, in Catalonia, I would say that there is a kind of mixed feelings about Christmas Day and also Nativity. No, sorry,
Yeah,
Nativity. What's the thing?
the Epiphany.
Epiphany. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, Epiphany. Yeah. So I think that there might be because of that tradition, okay, because of the tronco cagón, I said it again,
the pooping trunk.
the pooping trunk. Maybe that's something related to that pagan tradition that the Christmas Day is celebrated that way there.
Yeah. But anyway, they're beautiful Christmas traditions that they might seem shocking, but they have a beautiful, beautiful meaning. Okay, one talks about nature, the other one about equality of people. So I love them.
Oh, I love that comparison you just said. The other one is the equality of people.
Well, we're all equal. We all have to do some certain things in
Yeah,
life.
yeah, we all have our daily needs. That's true. Eating,
Well,
drinking.
and
Don't
pooping.
say, don't say anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Well, come on. We've been talking for the whole podcast about pooping, so might as well not hide it.
There you go.
Anyway, Jorge,
Okay, well,
I think it's been a cute, very tender topic
yeah,
today.
yeah.
Merry Christmas to you and yours, and to all our listeners. Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody. Francisco, of course, to you as well, your family, all your relatives, and to everybody out there. Have a wonderful season. And as usual, just try to find us on anywhere, on wherever you search the podcast, Spanish Loops, on video this time, also as well in your audio platform that you want to listen to us. But there will be, now that we're doing video, there will be some little details that you're going to miss if you just listen to the podcast. But anyway, you are welcome to search us for the podcast. That's in any moment that you want, and also have a little laugh. That's our intention, isn't it, Fran? Just to bring a
It is. It's to share a
smile.
little bit of love,
Yeah,
life, and a little bit of a Spanish life as well.
yeah, true, of course. Okay, Francisco's website is travelingstep.es.
And travelingwithjorge.wordpress.com. It is Jorge's, but watch out because it's going to change to travelingwithjorge.com.
Very soon. That's right, Francisco.
So everybody have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Happy holidays. If you're not Christian, Jorge, Feliz Navidad. And
Feliz
we shall see you
Navidad.
next week.
Feliz Navidad, Francisco, and we'll be back next week with another topic. Everybody, adios.
Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.
Bye. And as usual, we want to thank all our listeners for being there every week, letting us sharing our talks. Follow us in Spanish Loops in Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite platform.
And in Instagram, you can find us as the Spanish Loops Podcast. No spaces, all together. If you want to find us the quickest way, just Google Spanish Loops Podcast and you will find us. Hasta la vista, amigos.
See you next week.